Are you considering getting NordPass, or maybe you have it already? In that case, it would be a good idea to know how to use it to its full potential. To help you with that, I'm here with a complete NordPass tutorial. The very first thing to do is get a plan that fits your needs the best. NordPass has three main options: family, premium, and free plans. The NordPass Premium has all the features available, so what's the family plan for? Well, it comes in handy if you are buying it for at least one more person besides yourself, since it ups the account number to 6. In addition to choosing the plan, you need to decide on the length of your subscription. I recommend picking the 2-year option. The longer you commit, you make it cheaper monthly. And if you feel that NordPass is not for you, there's a nice 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, looking at NordPass's free plan, it's one of the best password manager options for free. While it only covers the basics like storing and generating passwords, there is no limit to how many you can store. It's a great way to test out what the password managers are about. However, eventually it's destined to fall short for your growing needs. So if you want any of their premium plans at the lowest price, I've got an exclusive deal for you, which you can get by clicking on the link in the description. Alright, after picking the plan, the next step in this NordPass Password Manager tutorial is download and installation. It's a really simple process on any of the operating systems it supports. I'll show you how it's done on desktop. After launching the download installation file, follow the instructions on the screen. It's just a few clicks and takes no longer than 2 minutes in total. After the installation is complete, just launch the NordPass app and log in. Yep, it's that simple. Even if you're a beginner, there is not much room to get lost. And if you have any troubles or questions, NordPass has an excellent customer support department that you can access through their website or the app. Since we are already in the NordPass app, next in the Password Manager tutorial, let's see what features you can benefit from and how. You probably already have plenty of passwords stored in your browser or your previous password manager, so the first thing you want to do is import them to NordPass. To do that, go to Settings, scroll down till you see Import and Export, and click on Import Items. Then choose a password manager or a browser you want to import from. Now, there might be some passwords that you've memorized or have somewhere in a file or notes. Those obviously haven't been imported, but no worries. You can add those manually. Click on Passwords on the left-hand side menu, and then click on the Add Password button. Fill everything in and click on Save. If you want to create a new password, you should be using the Password Generator feature, which you can find under the Tools tab. It allows you to create a new strong password with just a few clicks. You can select how long you want it to be, as well as whether you want to include numbers, symbols, and uppercase and lowercase letters. Besides, there is a really convenient option to generate a password consisting of words. It's a lifesaver when you have to remember your logins. Anyhow, once you've adjusted your new password parameters, click on the Generate button and save it by pressing on that plus button. Okay, so now you have your passwords securely stored, but let's talk about what nobody likes: filling in various forms online. Fortunately, to make it a seamless experience, NordPass has an autofill feature. Every time I need to enter my credentials online, I have 2 options with NordPass. I can even choose one of my saved passwords, or create a new password and save it to my vault. Now, if your contact details are not filled in automatically, go to the app, select Personal Info, and then click on Add Personal Info and fill it in. Don't worry, you won't have to do this every time. The next time you need to complete a form online, all these details will get filled in automatically. You can do the same with your credit cards if you go to this tab right here. So we're done with the main features in this NordPass guide, but what else is there? Even though it's a beginner's guide, NordPass has more to offer than just the basics. First, I want to show you the data breach scanner, which is used to notify me if any of my information online has been breached or leaked. This feature is located under the Tools tab. I just add my emails I want to monitor, and it will show whether my data was leaked in a dark web database or elsewhere. Besides, I just love how much information it gives me. It informs me what was leaked, as well as how the breach happened and when. If you want to make sure you do everything you can for your account security, NordPass can help you with a password health checker. I highly recommend using this NordPass for Beginners feature, and even if you hold yourself very responsible, you probably have accumulated plenty of weak passwords over the years. Once again, this feature is under the Tools tab. As you can see, there are 3 main categories: weak, reused, and old passwords. I strongly recommend to change any of the passwords that fall into one of these categories. With NordPass, it will take just a few moments and will allow you to have updated and strong passwords instead of weak and old ones. Now, if you have plenty of data saved in NordPass, there are folders that I haven't mentioned in this tutorial. NordPass lets me categorize one for work, social, or any other way I find convenient. These folders can store everything from passwords to secure notes, credit card data, or personal information, including images or even videos. If you need to share any of that information with colleagues, friends, or family, there is NordPass Secure Password Sharing feature. Besides safe sharing, this allows you to see who has access to what information. Sharing items is really quick and easy, and it's of course safe. It's encrypted to be unreadable by anyone other than the intended recipient. By the way, if you like our content, subscribe for more. We've got plenty of cybersecurity stuff, and there is much more on the way. Okay, after watching this, I believe you should know how to use NordPass. So, to finish this NordPass tutorial, I can add that it is a great choice for beginners and has plenty to offer advanced users as well. In addition to that, it has very affordable prices for its premium and family plans, and if you don't want to pay just yet, there's a free version to test out. And if after watching this NordPass beginner's guide, you still haven't got this best password manager, I've got you covered with a deal that is hard to resist. So just click in the description now to get it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.